and welcome to my channel. I'm the Angry Simmer, and today we're going to be doing a quick speed build, well, technically a room build. We're doing a bedroom, bathroom, and technically a closet, I guess, because I do put it on there. But what you see here, we are working on the bedroom. I really like this. I got the idea from Pinterest, of course, and as always, I built it way too big compared to the actual building that was on Pinterest. So I apologize for that. I am working on that particular inability. It drives me nuts, and why I'm apologizing for it is the fact that these room builds are meant for you to, like, you know, be able to put them in your houses. Like, go online, go to the gallery, and you know, have a nice room to add to the house and not have only a house on a giant lot, or only a one bedroom on a giant lot. And I think the problem is I'm building on the biggest lot possible so that I can get the idea across. So I'll work on that. I'll try to start using some of the smaller lots, because this was intended to be like in a quaint country house. You can see the barn doors, which I've got to figure out. I'm actually going through right now all of my CC since we had the game update yesterday, which I have been waiting for. I thought maybe they'd release information on when it was going to happen, but no. They're like, no info for you. You just get to guess. And you know what? I was happy about it. I really was. To see that update come through, those roofs, everywhere, those roofs, and then it meant we're like this much closer to cats and dogs coming out. I'm going so insane over it. I cannot wait. I'm really jealous of the Simmers who already have the game code and are able to play with it today. But you know what? Maybe one day, you guys will help me grow my channel to where I can get the games early or for free. That's really my only goal with this, is to make stuff you guys like and to get the games for free one day. That'd be great, because honestly, if I could tell my husband, hey, I got my game for free, I didn't have to pay for it, I might not get in so much trouble for having every expansion pack. Although I don't think he has any room to talk, because he plays Minecraft on a giant computer he built himself next to me. He has Xbox and PlayStation and the Switch, and you know what? I can't fault him for that. He works really hard, and games are the thing that he loves, just like I do. So you know what? I'm not mad about it, but I do want more games myself. So Max's keep giving me expansion packs, because I love the extra gameplay features and things. Like, I'm a CC girl, clearly, but things like the vampires and cats and dogs really enhance the play, so it makes me happy. I would like some more time with the game packs earlier, though, because I can't wait for anything. I'm a spoiled child. Leave me alone. But yeah, so I am going nuts over the games, and like I said, I took all my CC out of the game, and I'm going through it right now and organizing it all into folders so that it can more easily, if somebody asks, hey, where did you get that particular item? Because right now I'm getting a lot of questions, hey, where do you get your CC? And always look in the description below the video. I have links to the two websites that I use, Solana Sims and to the Sims resource. But if there was something you guys were looking for in particular, I can go into the game now and then look up the link for you once I get this all done. Because I found out yesterday, I'm not up to what I did have before on my laptop, which I'm so proud of my little laptop for being able to handle that. I had 10,000 files of CC on my laptop. And right now I have something like 8,200 and some odd. And you see here, the computer I'm working on right now is lagging a little bit, and you know, it's built even more so for this sort of thing. I did have a Republic of Gamers laptop, so that's probably why it did so well. But I forget how quick this game actually runs when you take all the CC out until I have to at, you know, patch days. So, no, I did run into the problem. I never usually worried about it actually on patch days until I saw from Sims VIP that you should take your CC out. And then I went in today and tried to open a picture, and it was corrupted by the update. So that's what I get for thinking I'm immune to things. But the pictures for that aren't really necessary. A lot of the ones that were corrupted technically were just pictures that the creators screenshotted of their work. that they included in it just to remind you, I guess, where it came from. But yeah, I struggled in decorating this room because the picture that I got was just like peeking into the bedroom from the door, and so you didn't get a lot of view of like the bed. You just kind of got a cross section where you could see the window where those chairs were, and I went from there. Basically, I thought the windows and the chairs looked so pretty, and you could kind of see like a cotton linen bed set up, and then there was no bathroom whatsoever that you could really see. Like you could see through the other way to the next doors. Well, that was no fun. So I heard the trash guy coming up the road and realized that we hadn't taken the trash out to the front. And then I came back in to continue telling you guys about that Pinterest bathroom that you could kind of see. And my editing software decided to crash. So I had to go back in, and luckily the way that my editing software works, even if you don't hit save, it does automatically save every few seconds. So luckily that was taken care of. But yeah, that was a moment of like pure terror whenever that shut down, because I forgot that my game does that lovely thing for me and takes care of business. So that was terrifying. But now that we are in the bathroom, I will say I love this bathroom. It is beautiful. I know everybody's gonna say they love the bathrooms they create, but hey, I actually really love this. So, and the reason why is the shower that I'm putting in now. Whoever is the CC creator that made these standalone just shower heads that you can put into places, I love them so much. That just allows for you to make way cooler showers. Sorry about the crazy moving around I did there. I'm actually trying to figure out how to put in the toilet as well, because I looked around and I'm like, I have all the space, but not a whole lot of wall space. And if I put in like doorways here, then there's the problem of, can the sim get through that space? So I had to figure it out, and then the wall was overlapping the entranceway, and anyways. And then I do go through quite a few different setups, because what I wanted it to look like is modern country chic in here. So like with the marble floor, that's really high end, but I still wanted the shower to have like a country feel to it, and I wanted there to be a different flooring, and I wanted it to feel luxurious at the same time. So there was a lot of things that went into my thought process of making this shower, where I was like, which tiles do I want to use in here? Like that one's a little country and a little chic, but this one's just really high end. And then I see it and I'm like, nah, that's too much white. I think it takes me until, I decided to go past that one. Okay, good. Because I love that tile, but I feel like it doesn't work with the aesthetic of this place. And although I did keep it pretty like neutral style wise, I still, their accents are really kind of country. They're high end country, but they're still like, they're your bougie aunt who also goes four-wheeling. That's what this house reminds me. Like that. Oh, whoever did this marble wall paint, you are super duper talented, because if you look at this, the way that it wraps is just perfect. Like it just goes well together, and I'm going to use that one day, but this was not the day. It just wasn't. Oh wow. So if you can't tell, I'm that bougie aunt. No. This is the funny thing about growing up in Kentucky. Every one of my teachers would tell me, or ask me, where are you from? When did you move here? And I'm like, I grew up here. And they're like, no. Like this, it was this feeling of like, you don't belong here. And then I move up here to Missouri, and everybody's like, you sound so country. That's so cute. Listen to your little accent. And I'm like, oh, please. And I would bring friends up to visit, and then they'd be like, oh, we see what you meant. Wow, she sounds crazy. Sorry, best friend, but you do have an accent. I love you. But yeah. Anyways, I doubt she'll actually watch these as much as she loves Sims. The friend that I'm talking about, she was actually one of my first friends to ever let me play Sims on her computer, and I played the bejesus out of it. Like, see, here's the thing. She can sleep anywhere and everywhere, whenever. like when we went to Murray State together, if she wasn't in my dorm, she would come to class and sit in her car, and she'd be there like half an hour early, and she'd just take a nap, or in between classes she'd come into my dorm room and just flop down on my bed and pass out. And I'm like, I wanted to go to lunch, but sure, nap on my bed, that's fine. And so whenever we were in high school and just high school, we were in high school together, and I'd come and stay over, her mom is a nurse, and she would have to get up early and get going to get to the ER. And my friend could just sleep. She just slept, and I can't. I have a hard time getting to sleep. I have a hard time staying asleep. And then for some reason, whenever I'm in Kentucky, I just wake up at 6 a.m. regardless. I don't know why. It just happens. And so I would go and get on her computer and play Sims, like Sims 2 through 3. Yeah, I played at her. Well, Sims 1 through 3. Sorry. Yeah. So it was, some good times. We had fun. When she was awake, which was very rarely, we would play The Sims together. It was great. But she had a great way of getting her point across. And I was dating this guy that she really didn't like, she didn't approve of, and so she made Sims of us, and she killed him, and my Sim self starved herself to death in front of their child's crib because she was mourning the death of her husband. And I just passed it up. I just saw what I was looking for and I passed it up. Silly. Anyways, and so then, like, Child Protective Services comes and takes the child in the middle of the night, who's probably scarred from seeing her mother just die in front of her crib. So, yeah, that was my friend's way of telling me this will never work out. And she was right. She was so right, but that was a little rough there, my friend. Ugh. But yeah, I get so focused on doing these things. I just wanted to see that bed. I was not thinking of putting it into the bedroom. Anyways, or into the bathroom. I'm so tired this morning, guys. It's 9:30 on Wednesday morning, and I've been up since 7, but yeah, I'm having a hard time getting going these days. I need more caffeine to survive, and I'm not supposed to do that, so cheers. Anyways, what I'm looking for here is the Hamptons Getaway, or Hampton's Hideaway by Peacemaker. He did these two different size. He did a large size and a medium size storage unit, and they come in all these beautiful wood colors and whites and creams and things like that. And I search and search and search for this thing when you can just type in PC and all of his stuff will come up. But instead, I searched like Hamptons for some reason. But I'll stop torturing you guys with the next minute of me searching for those. And I cut it shorter a little bit to where I actually find them in the first place that I started looking for them. So slow clap for me. But I do believe we are almost done. We've got just under a minute left. I do change some colors around. But all in all, I really, really enjoyed the way this turned out. And I would love to live in a house like this. I think I'm trying to match it to the windows, which, by the way, cannot remember who made those windows, but they are a genius. Those are beautiful, and I need to use them more often. I really do. Do I put that rack down? I don't remember if I actually left that in. You know what? This is still like a good example of I used way too much space, and I could have cut everything down by like 2 full levels. Like come in to the squares at the beginning of like where the chairs are, just scoot up 2 more rows. But then I don't think I'd get in that beautiful door that we're seeing now in the screenshot. So if you liked what you liked, if you liked what you saw, hit the like button. And if you'd like to see more of that, hit subscribe and hang out with me more often. And I'll make videos just for you. I appreciate it, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.